Welcome back to the channel, guys. So we're gonna keep going with this Chao Let's Play for a little while longer at least, because I'd really like to take out Yuan 10 and also work on Sun Ce. So I'm probably gonna recreate Wei, and once I get like a Chao like Wei empire going in the north here, basically have the whole northern half of China, then I might start thinking about what the next Let's Play is going to be. So if anybody has any ideas, leave me a comment down below. Make sure you like the video and subscribe, of course, if you haven't already. So with this one, we've got a few things going on. Guanling's gonna fall because, I mean, let's be honest, Zhao Yun, Ma Chao, Su Huang, the horsemen here are just unstoppable. And then over here, I think I'm gonna take this core, see if I can lure him out to deploy against me, but I don't think so. I think if Sun Ce was gonna counterattack, he would have already, and he's not really in a position to. So it might be fun to extend the scenario and head south just to fight against these stacks. But I don't know, I'll have to see. I'll have to see how it goes. In the center here, Dong Chen decided to commit harakiri, so we're eliminating him right now. And then the main event is going to be up here in the north. Like I had put on my last little upload, Lu Xun's Northern Army, he's fought 2 battles already. We have another huge force on the way. These guys have been are originally from Chang'an. So we went all the way up here, fought these forces around the castle, captured the city, kept marching. They've never garrisoned inside Jinyang. That's a little tip for you. If you ever take Jinyang or any city that you know you're gonna have low supplies, you might as well not garrison there. You know, don't garrison your forces because you'll get stuck there. Instead, just keep marching with your forces if you have enough steam. So that's what we're doing with Lu Xun's army. So we're going to try to take Yi, which would be, honestly, wouldn't be doable if we were playing on veteran, but we're only playing on hard. So city counterattack damage is not so inflated where it's unattainable. I think we actually have enough, but the problem is, like I said, we've got this huge force on the way. Let's see, how much do we have? 26. That's 32. That's 43. What's he have? 4,000. 46. So it's about 47, 48,000. We've got about 35,000. So we're about 15k behind. I might have to deploy a unit from Jinyang. Maybe 5,000 or 6,000 backup. And just risk losing the city. I mean, if Yuan 10 marches out from here because we don't have enough men, I think that's a fair trade if I can take Yi. I don't know, we got to see how this plays out. So they're not going to engage yet. So let's see what Zhang Liao can do against Guan Yu. We have him confused right now, so we need to rout him right away. He's going to garrison in the city, and he's going to sit back and just fire away. Yep, Guanling's definitely going to fall. Let's see, who do we have on tactics? Okay, Lu Xun's ready to go. Zhang Liao, I can probably take him off. Should have done that already. Yeah, that would have been a good idea. It's fine. Okay, there goes Guan Yu. There's the father. Now we just gotta deal with his son Guan Ping. Huo Lao might be a pain to take though.
Okay, Mi Fang is garrisoned in Hualao, so I'm gonna have to deploy and attack this gate before he puts a competent commander there. Okay, I can only hope he's heading towards Chenliu. I'm sure he is. I'm sure he's going to try to eliminate Dongchen. So since his forces are heading south, that's gonna free up my city to deploy some help. So let's get some help out there. Zhang Yang is probably the guy for it. It's a tough call. I mean, because Liao Hua could do the job also. He has kinsmen. He has robust. Kinsmen would protect people from being captured, but when within an area affiliated with your forces, all abilities of your units are increased. Wow, I don't think I've seen this trait before. I think this is the first time I see this trait. So if he's within territory that belongs to me, so he's not going to get that bonus because he's going to be in Yuan Tan's territory. But his stats are still higher. And he has dash, so he can get there faster. Okay, so Zhang Yang's going to be the right deployment here. He's going to be able to get to that front line a lot quicker than Liao Hua. Now the territory where we're going to clash is going to be flat, so I am going to want to send him an arrow. He's still going to be about 3 turns away though. So I'm gonna say let's put him here. Okay, and then also let's take off Zhang Liao. And let's put, I'm thinking Su Chang probably. Su Shang. Okay, so they're done. Guanping is finished. We've got 11,000 on the way. Once they arrive, is that connected? Okay. You know what? Let's have him stay there. He can just destroy the camp. You have overseers? No. Okay. We literally just took this city. So we need to get overseers here. Boom, 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 boom. Okay. Might be able to hang on. I don't. If he turns around with these 8,000, he should be able to drive off Yuan Tan's forces. Okay, definitely got Guanling. That's ours. I need more troops. Where are the soldiers? I don't see any. Our forces are spread a little thin. Luckily our enemies are just as weak as we are, and they're divided, so. Got 17k. I guess I'll wait for that transport and then send 20k out to Shoshun. I want to go straight up, take Xiapi, and then wrap back around and take Xiaopei. Okay, well, how much supplies? Supplies are low. Let's buy some here. Our
Are we trading with, I guess we are, since we can't click on it. Okay, we're trading with Rome and Parthia. Okay, so once he takes that, I'm gonna have him double back and stand in front of the... Okay, that was weird. Stand in front of the tower. He's in snake formation, so he'll get the bonus from the woods. So I need his formation to stay right on these two hexes. Ideally here, but he can go as far out to here, but we want to draw them in. So, because these guys are coming, and they're not well organized. And there's a lot of them, but they're not well organized in the slightest. So we can draw them in one at a time within the camp, so that we get this defensive bonus, and then within the arrow tower, so we're firing away, and then we can just pick them off one by one. So it's going to be a question of attrition. Make sure, okay. So I think I'm going to want Su Huan right in the front. And, I mean, Su Cheng, not Su Huan. So if he's going to be there, I'm going to drop him back. Actually, I can probably put him right here. Okay. Yeah, so we're just going to have a line. 1, 2, and 3. And no matter who he targets, he'll have 2 units attacking him. So if he goes here, if he's standing on if he goes after him, he'll have these 2. If he attacks the middle, he'll have these 2. If he goes after Luxun, who's sitting here, he'll have Su Huan and Luxun attacking him. So either way, he should be okay. And if he veers off and chases Feng Si, if he goes like this and starts working his way this way, then that'd be even easier for me, because then I can cut him off. I might be able to seal him off. So that's all theory. Sounds good on paper, but we'll see. Sun Li's and Su Chang, okay. And he's just hanging out. We've got 2 guys in Shun. I've got some people sitting around. I didn't think I did. Maybe I had officers moving around. I haven't gotten a chance to play in quite a while, so I didn't actually remember where everybody's moving around to. Oh, they're sitting around because once they take the city, right, so they're waiting. Now Sun Li, God, this hex is insane. Let's do barracks. Alright, let's just go to the next turn, because I do want to see this, watch this fight play out here. I brought prisoners, I'm sure you have. Well, they're all pretty good except, well, even this guy's not awful. 75 strength, I guess you could work and find a use for him. Yeah, I didn't think so. Alright guys, form up. Let's get our formations straightened out here. There we go. Looks like he's gonna head for Luxun. So if that's the case, I can throw him into disorder. As soon as he moves in, we'll use that tactic. Let's do that, negate his... throw his formation into shambles, and then we'll just beat up on him. Okay, that's good. So he's doubling back. Jeer, wow, that wasn't necessary, but... Perfect. Hold the line. Look, okay, so he's moving to crash into Luxun's flank. But we've got Feng Xi doubling back to help. This is just perfect, man. Perfect. He tries to outflank, and then we cover the flank. At least we should. Even if he doesn't make it to there, I think he's just gonna stand here, honestly. But either way, we've got woods. He's gonna get his bonus, and that's what I was concerned with. The last unit to arrive is gonna be Zhang Yi because he's in ring formation. That's not gonna do anything. You're just wasting troops. So I don't think we're gonna need Zhang Yang at all. We're just gonna recall him, save the supplies, save the food. Okay, that's almost there. Oh, it's just wasting away over here. We could also try to attack Chenliu instead of sending troops over to the east. Wow, almost 5,000 wounded. I've never had so many wounded troops before. Like, that's actually a pretty high number for me. We need supplies to send. We have to, like, roll all this wealth over everywhere that we go. Everywhere that the horsemen carve a trail through China, we have, like, this wealth trains. You know, this baggage train full of wealth that's just peppering through behind them, following along, and replenishing all these cities. We're just having trouble replacing the troops, but that's to be expected, honestly. I feel like if I was playing on veteran, though, there's no way. There's no way this would have gone so smoothly. Probably still be stuck in Xiliang, if I'm being honest. Alright, let's assign them to some positions. Let's get our Shoshun guys up and running. The replacements. Oh, you know what? Maybe not Lai Dai. This guy's trading, okay. We can get him off. Put this guy there. Okay. We need to take some of those cores, I guess. Suwon barracks, I guess. We might be here for a little while we wait for the troops to replenish and all that, so. Especially because Xiaopi's got 14k, so it's gonna put up a little bit of a fight. It's not gonna be as clear cut. Really need more troops. They're very low on gold. Low on gold. Shit. A ton of wealth here. Are we recruiting? Or not? Gonna have to. I'm gonna want to send another 1,000. troops back there, so let me do that. Do that now. Supplies. Okay. Still hasn't broken that, huh? So then just... Well, no, actually, we can have a garrison at this point. Okay, hopefully he gets there this turn, so I can have my siege ready to march out next turn. I might not need to attack. Wait a second. Yeah, I don't need to take Huolao, because if Chen Liu falls, then Huolao becomes a neutral territory. That's his last city, so I guess I can just sit back and see what happens. I might just save the troops. Chen Yun's just chilling in Luoyang. Okay. Remember that for next turn. Yeah, this worked out about as well as can be expected. At least change direction. We're not going to release them because he might be eliminated, so he could join us. I guess he's going to try to swing around, I'm not sure. It would have been better for him to go up here because he's going to get the woods bonus. Surprise attack. Okay, that's it for him. Yeah, they're not going to be able to get through this. Okay, so like I had said in the last video, the goal was to not win this fight, not just win this fight, but we needed to crush these guys so that we have enough men left, enough steam left to attack Yi. I think we're going to be able to do that, so we're going to see, because everyone's in fish formation, which is more durable. We should be able to handle the counterattack damage. It's still going to be close though. And also morale's kind of low. I think what I'm going to do is, yeah, I'm going to put Feng Xi. Where are you? I'm going to put Feng Xi back as adjutant so he can use his rally just to increase our morale somewhat, to keep it high, because we still have a few turns left to beat these guys down. Let me have Luxon try to repair the camp. And Feng Xi can actually move down, or should I save his you know what, I'm gonna keep him back. He's only got 7,000. I'm gonna hold him back because Snake Formation actually has pretty decent demolish. I know it's not the craziest thing, but it is nice. It can actually work pretty well with fish formation if you want to break down like a city's Can he not break it? I don't understand this. You have to be next to them? You probably gotta be next to the camp. Okay, let's get this. I could go for, you know, to eliminate Dongchen, but I'm in no real hurry to like add Guan Yu to my forces or anything like that. Wow, that sucks. Get somebody out there. Okay, are we recruiting? No? We can probably start doing that. Control Master and... well, we'll wait to recruit, I guess. We don't really have much gold either. I think I forgot to send gold in that transport. I honestly don't remember. Okay, either way, I'll send another one. 2 transports. Lord. Oh, I think I just forgot. Just used all my cash. Damn. Okay, now I'm thinking to actually send the... also has snake. Let's send Zhang Yang in snake formation. And now we can actually use this demolish to help give him jeer. He can help actually attack the city instead of fighting in the field battle in arrow formation. I think I had somebody in Luoyang also. Let's see. Officers. Okay. Almost at 208. I wonder who will appear in that year. I feel like Zhuge Liang should be out there somewhere. This line is just holding strong. Oh, I think we'll wait for him to get close and we'll throw him into disorder. Okay, destroy his formation. Okay, at this point I'm thinking Snake is faster. Where's Zhang Yang at? Might make it over here. Let's get Su Cheng down here to attack. Let's get rid of this guy as quickly as possible. I don't know why he didn't recall Li Yan. It's kind of strange. Okay. Wow, this city took a beating. Defenses
Its defense is cut in half. Durability, I mean, 1500. Okay, not much to do. Let's see if Dongchen can hold out or not, and then we'll attack him. I mean, either way, he's finished, but... And let's finish wiping out this force so I can finally march on G and take it, hopefully. Zhang Yi has challenged Luke Sun. I hope I gave him a weapon, because I think his strength is only 66. Oh, I must have given him a weapon. 77. Alright, this is a little risky, because this army lives and dies on Luke Sun's ability. So he needs to win. Oh, okay. No shenanigans. Thank goodness. And he was injured. That's good. Ooh, Su Huan. I see your iron wall and I raise you an iron wall. Sensei's marching towards Shoshun. It's gotta be Shenpu's unit? Oh, or not. Looks like it's time to leave. It'd be nice to... Peng De could try to fight him, honestly. Could be a good fight. But he's got Outlander units backing him up, so... Okay, Mi Fang did deploy for some reason. And Yuan Tan is going for the kill here. He's going for the kill to cross this ford with a lot of units, but father and son is deployed again, so Guan Yu, although he only has 1,000 and his son's only got 1,000, it's a low number battle. They might be able to win. I mean, whoever triggers the tactic basically is going to win that fight. There's a bunch of Outlander units also. Food's going to be a problem here, of course. That's why I didn't garrison in Jinyang of all places with Luke Sun's army, because I knew the food was going to be ridiculously low. Alright, I don't think we need you there anymore. Let's get these guys. Get our snake guys ready. In position. Okay, we're still gonna be one more turn fighting here though. Alright, I think we've got this wrapped up. I kinda wanna see this battle over the ford here. Like I said, one tactic from the Outlanders and it's Dongchen's out, or if Guan Yu steps in and hits them with the tactic, then Dongchen survives. Li Yan's doing pretty good though. He's a really good general. Outlanders aren't getting attacked at all. So they're losing it for sure. Let's do disorder. Just cripple them. Oof, he's still charged. Okay, we're in 208. I was hoping you'd have some news that there was a talented officer somewhere. Looks soon, but that's fine. Peng Day's been cut off. That's 45%. I guess let's try it. We can reinforce Peng Day, but it's cut off. So, wow, we got Peng Tong, the Phoenix. I don't think I've ever gotten Peng Tong in this game. Phoenix fledgling. An unfortunate death. Yeah, he has a pretty cool way to go in the novels. Like he knew that his time had come, and like they're marching in Shu, and he's marching as Liu Bei's main tactician, while Liu Bei's invading Liu Zhang's lands, and they're in a valley, and he asked for the name. He asked somebody, what is this valley called, and they tell him, oh, this is called something something, otherwise known as Fallen Phoenix Slope. And in that moment he's like, Fallen Phoenix Slope? I'm called the Phoenix, you know, like that's an ill omen for me or something. And he's ambushed. In that moment, of course, in that moment, he's ambushed and killed. Like he realizes, like, oh shit, this is an ill omen for me. This portends like my death, my imminent death. Turn around, and at that moment, you know, a bunch of crossbowmen ambush his unit from the valley. They shoot down a bunch of arrows, and then he's killed. And then in the TV show, it was done differently. In the TV show, Peng Tong is aware that he's aware of his death. He already knows the name of the slope, and he offers to exchange horses with Liu Bei, knowing that that's what's going to happen. Which the shows was, I'm talking about the 2010 TV series. If you guys haven't seen it yet, definitely watch it. It's very good. It's great, honestly. But yeah, and the show was portrayed pretty well too, although it doesn't, I can't remember exactly why he does that. I think it had something to do with him proving his loyalty to Liu Bei, but I really couldn't tell you why in the show. You know, if he knew that if there was going to be an ambush there, why he offered to go instead of Liu Bei. I think in the show, it explained that he wanted to, like, he felt that the sacrifice was necessary to spur on Liu Bei to attack Liu Zhang in earnest. Because, as we know from the novels, Liu Zhang and Liu Bei are kinsmen, and Liu Bei puts on a really big really big show about attacking kinsmen. So he doesn't really want to go all out against Liu Zhang at this point. So Peng Tong is urging Liu Bei. Yeah, it's coming back to me now. So he's urging Liu Bei, like, you need to conquer Shu. You can't pull your punches. Liu Bei continues to pull his punches, and then Peng Tong says, how many of your men are going to keep dying? How many setbacks are we going to suffer because you're pulling your punches? And Liu Bei is like, you know, can't bring myself to attack a fellow kinsman or whatever. So Pan Tong sacrifices himself, and this snaps Liu Bei out of his fence sitting, which is really, I mean, to me it's really stupid. But that's how they portrayed it. You know, to I don't know, I'm sure to a lot of people in modern times you're like, that's really dumb. You're gonna throw away your life just to get this guy to snap out of it. But you know, that's what it's supposed to portray. Pan Tong was that loyal, that grateful. He leaves a letter to Liu Bei, you know, saying that he knew that this is the only way, blah blah blah. And it does work. Liu Bei snaps out of it, attacks Liu Zhang in earnest. You know, no more Mr. Nice Guy. Starts playing, and at least for a little while. After that, he goes right back to being Mr. Nice Guy. But for a little while, he attacks Liu Zhang in earnest and then gets him to actually surrender. So it does work. So all that to say, we need to get Pan Tong a job right away. We need to put him to work. Because I've never had him this early, so I can definitely use him on a front. Maybe up here once we take G. We can co-manage with Luxun. Alright, let's get everybody up and over and in position. Close, but not too close. Buy food if we can. Hang on. These two are full, so let's put they're both +1s. Well, still. Let's buy a little bit of food with what we have here. Just a bit more. These prisoners, we're not doing any of that. Okay, now he's got to try to double back and fight off this force. We could try to help with that. We could try to attack the siege tower. As a matter of fact, I think I will. Let's send Xiaomoke out there. Got a high strength, might be able to trigger a duel or something. Should we do arrow or should we cross the mountain path and snake? I like the idea of him coming down from the mountains, coming out of the forest, so we'll do that. That siege tower is making its way down the roads, and then all of a sudden Xiaomoke, his barbarian-like units just charge out of the forest like a bunch of woad raiders. I should be able to go up, take Wandu, and then meet the tower around here. That arrow tower should be destroyed. So this will slow him down, and that'll give him time to get there. Perfect. Can't do anything about Pang Day. I don't know what this Outlander unit's doing though. But I think Madai can drive it off.
24,000. Might not have to wait for the transports. I don't know what this ship is doing. That's both of those are kind of making me nervous. But I do need to get a transport out towards Xiapi. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to have to send out one of the horsemen to kind of meet it at the halfway point. So let's do that. Let's get Zhao Yun. Let's get him out to the middle.
Chao, iza mairu.
Alright. Okay, it's at least going to be a turn for them to form up, to attack, to do the last attack on G. Forgot about Pan Tong, but next turn we'll try to get something done with him. Okay, he's withdrawing. And the ships are too. Okay. Everybody's mutually drawn off. At least Sensei has. Oh, because Yuan Ten's attacking, right? Well, that is just perfect, man. So he's gonna go back, hold off his city, and while he's doing that, I'm gonna get these troops over here, consolidate my forces, and then get ready to fight whoever the winner is from that. So they're just gonna weaken each other here on these borders, right here, and then I'm just gonna move up and take whatever's left. I'm just gonna withdraw, not draw any units so that he can use them against Yuan Tan. Oh, he triggered a trap, even better. He should be able to get there, and like I said, hopefully wreak some havoc and destroy the siege tower. You know what, now that I'm looking at these numbers, I don't even think I need Shamoke to do that. I'm still gonna get him over there. Yeah, I'm still gonna get him over here in position, because maybe he could pick off whoever's left. So we'll send him over to take Guandu and keep him on that route. Alright, now Pang Tong. Let's give him a title. Hmm. 9,000 maybe? Okay. Wow, no real positions, huh? I guess negotiator for now. Active and cannot be selected. Okay, he's on the move. I thought I had some gold over there. I don't know. They've got 9,000. Oh, okay, we're sending... Okay. Got it. Understood. 53,000 gold. Gotta keep buying supplies. So yeah, like I've been saying, Lu Xun's army is using supplies from Chang'an. So I never had them garrison here. So that's why the supplies just keep draining rapidly, because they're using... Somehow, The way the supply line rules work in this romance, there's a supply line, supposedly, that's going all the way up through here, through the mountains, and it's giving them food. It doesn't make sense to me, but that's what they're saying. Is he really attacking? Or is he... He's not really attacking Hanzhong. That'd be cool to see, but there's no way. He still got paid. It's ridiculous. That is ridiculous. It's been like 8 years. And Liu Biao just won't move, man. It's insane. How many troops does he have? He's almost got 400,000 troops. I wonder if he's gonna starve himself out. I've never seen Liu Biao do that, but he might. Okay, almost in position. One more turn to get into position, then we'll attack. So let's watch Dong Chen. More weapons, nice. Newer should be up. Yeah, it is. Okay. Triggering all the traps for us. That could have been me right there. Employ who? Free guy? Yes. Okay, transport's on its way. A little bit low on supplies there. Let's get... just a bit more over here. Okay. One more recruiting month and then we should be able to scrape together another 20k, 30k and send them out. I guess he is marching towards Hanzhong. Okay, he should arrive at Quandu this turn also. Okay, so at this point we should be able to attack the city. What? That's the fastest route? That's weird. You would think... Okay, let me redraw these routes. Let's have them go like this. I guess because it's sand, it's way slower. So yeah, it's gonna be a little awkward, but... Alright. I actually added 1,000 troops. I kind of took a little bit too long. Oops. Okay. Great, great, great. Should I use rally? Or Warcry. I feel like Warcry might be better. Warcry is just him. Rally's gonna be everybody around the aura, I should say. So might be better to wait and just use Rally. Okay, let's do this order. Alright, based on just that one turn, I think we'll be able to take it. We're going to lose a lot of troops, of course, but we should be able to take it, hold it, and start establishing ourselves for real now in G. It's a big enough city where you can actually grow. It's not like Xinjiang. You can't really grow in Xinjiang. Wow, they're actually going to fucking clash. Holy shit, look at that. What a mess. Alright guys, well, that's going to be it for this one. As my schedule starts to free up again, I'll probably start kicking out some more videos. But I wanted to get at least one out. And, yeah, we'll have some more Liu Yan. I still got to get back into 13. I'm probably going to be doing a Baldur's Gate run pretty soon, so I might start uploading that on the channel. But like I said, I still got still got some time before work really starts to slow down a bit. But yeah, make sure you guys are subscribed so you don't miss the uploads. Leave me a comment down below, let me know what you think. And I'll catch you guys in the next video. Until then.